Trump's new order ends U.S. participation in UN bodies. U.S. President Donald Trump has signed an executive order for Washington to withdraw from key United Nations organizations, a sharp U-turn in U.S. foreign policy. It effectively withdraws U.S. presence from the UN Human Rights Council, that is, the UNHRC, and ends funding for the key UN Refugee Organization for Palestinians, UNRWA. It also directs a general review of U.S. financial engagements with the UN, and its future role in international diplomacy is under a cloud of uncertainty. The Trump administration long criticized the UN, with its representatives citing what it describes as anti-American bias in its organs. That position was endorsed by White House Staff Secretary Will Schaaf, who added that in its estimation, such agencies disproportionately target America and its friends for criticism. Most contentious in its estimation has been the Human Rights Council, a 47-member state council elected to monitor global human rights practice. Despite America having already withdrawn its most recently completed 3-year period at the council at its conclusion on December 31st, Friday's move confirms a complete break, revoking even its observer role. The decision to withdraw funding from UNRWA is possibly the most significant part of the order. The institution, providing for Palestinian refugees, has long been a point of contention in U.S.-Israel relations. Trump's actions come in the wake of accusations that several UNRWA workers had affiliations with Hamas, and in January 2024, the Biden administration temporarily withdrew funding in reaction to them. After investigations, no concrete proofs for such accusations could be discovered, and several donor countries restored funding for them. Trump's executive order, however, renders U.S. withdrawal a lasting one, and it comes at a high level of coordination with Israel's efforts towards abolishing the institution. Beyond these specific departures, the move prompts a broader review of U.S. funding for the entire United Nations system, including such organs as UNESCO, the UN's educational and cultural arm. Trump long argued America bears an inordinate financial burden in multilateral forums, a stance he first adopted in relation to NATO when pressuring allies for additional financial payments. This executive order not only reaffirms Trump's stance towards international organizations, but creates an immediate concern regarding America's role in the world stage. For long-term critics of the UN, such an act is a long-awaited reprioritizing of America's values. For many, it is a retreat from multilateral diplomacy at a time when international collaboration is increasingly becoming a necessity. As funding is curtailed and diplomacy shifts, affected agencies will need to rethink operations, possibly through new funding or retooling mandates. Meanwhile, U.S. friends and enemies will closely observe events, some seeing a chance to expand their sphere of influence, and others bracing for America's retreat's knock-on efforts. Whatever its motivation, a move towards realignment, towards isolationism, one fact is guaranteed: its repercussions will not long start manifesting.